What's going on, everybody? GemMint here, and today we're going to react to the Prime 1 Studio City of Bane, Bane on Throne, with the companion pieces, the Flashpoint, Thomas Wayne Batman, and PsychoPirate. So I didn't really know what was going to happen with this piece when it was first announced during their Next Level showcase. It was kind of sold as this 3-piece set, but they are all sold separately on Prime 1. I can't really tell if they're offering this as a bundle or not, you guys. So it looks to me like you could just buy each one separately. So we'll take a look at it together. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Before we do, though, if you're digging these statue reactions, do me a personal favor. Hit the like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified. And let's take a look at Bane on Throne. So this is part of their quarter scale Throne legacy, which is not tied to a specific license. They've got DC stuff. They've got Berserk stuff, Slaughter on Throne. Who else do they have? Transformers stuff, I believe, as well. I think we've yet to see anything else besides those two properties. However, we've got Bane on Throne. This is a quarter scale line, y'all. I'm kind of excited about quarter scale again, between Prime 1 doing that stuff with not only City of Bane, but Blackest Night. You got Sideshow pumping out amazing quarter scale pieces this year, including dioramas for the first time. So I'm actually excited about quarter scale. Not as excited about 1/3 scale. It just has been taking so long for those pieces to come out, man. It's hard to kind of plan around it. Anyway, City of Bane, it's a recent, I say recent, it's probably 3 or 4 years old now, storyline from the comics. I feel like this was when Bane killed Alfred, and it's kind of, I think, right when Tom King left, and then it went to Chip Zdarsky, maybe. My timeline might be a little bit off, but it's a recent comic book series. It's a concept designed by Carlos D'Anda, who did the design for the other two characters as well, which we'll take a look at. $350 for the edition size. $1,700 though. $1,700 is a lot for a quarter scale piece, y'all. Dang, I don't like that price point. All right, we're gonna look at the DX version. The regular version is gonna be cheaper by $100, but it looks like you get 4 head sculpts with the DX, right? He's got his teeth showing on the one that is displayed. Then he looks like he has a different open mouth one. I don't like how it goes white when I hover over it. Then you've got, I'm pointing to it, you can't see. You got this one, which has like the holes in his mask. This one is like more of a classic comic version. I guess I should click it and make it better, bigger, right? All right, so here we go. Now the thing is, it's a high price point, but we are talking about Bane. Like, he's the juggernaut of the DC universe, so he should be a very large piece. I like how you can see the eyes behind those lenses there. That looks cool. And this one, there are no lenses. Same with this one, but he's got like redded out eyes. And again, this one on the bottom left feels more like a traditional comic inspired look. All right, let's keep it moving. Next picture, please. All right, bonus parts, swappable headpiece. Okay, so pretty typical for a bonus part. This version is limited to 350 pieces. I'm sure there will be more of an ES for the regular, but here is what he essentially looks like. We'll get a better picture of it, but sitting down on a throne as expected. He's got the venom tubes coming out of his head and his arms. We've seen a few Bane pieces from Prime 1 and Sideshow and XM, so we kind of know what to expect with the design. Here's a pretty cool shot, more of a downward angle. So you've got like this, what is this throne even made out of? It almost reminds me of a Magneto on Throne. Like, it's just thrown together from like these chunks of metal. He's got those big boy boots on, laced up, nice design. You've got the nicks on the shins there. You can see the texture on the pants. He's got these spiky gauntlets, leather gloves, big hands, as you would expect from Bane. And of course, signature muscles, humongous shoulders, biceps, forearms are huge. Loving the veins going through there, the different colors. Prime 1 usually does a great job when it comes to paint applications and overall quality. Like, it's gonna feel like the skin. I don't know. They do a good job with the paint. You have like the different colors of the veins. You can see the big chest, huge straps on this backpack. And then here goes one of those portraits. This looks like the same portrait right here. More of a top-down look. All right. Here goes that bonus piece. Okay, so this is the bonus portrait, right? Yeah, this is the bonus portrait. That makes sense. They're showing that first. More of the same. It's kind of a whole look here. You got a broken television set. It's giving very much Gotham vibes here. You've got some like piping here. I'm sure we'll get a shot of the from the behind there. Okay, so here goes the other portrait here. I almost want to say like Jason mask. I mean, it doesn't really feel like a hockey mask, but it's got like those air vents around the mouth. I do like the redded out eyes. That's a nice touch. Sure, we'll see the dimensions soon. Oh, okay. Yeah, this portrait is pretty sick, man. I like, again, those like red, clear lenses. You can see his eyes behind them. Mouth is exposed. You can see his teeth. And then here's the other. Is this the same one? Yeah, same portrait, more of a downward angle. All right, here goes one where you can see his regular eyes behind the mask. Again, the details, the details on the eyes look great as well. He's got gritted teeth this time. So same piece, a bunch of different head sculpts. Here's a closer look at them all. Loving the texture on the leather part, the white part of the mask. Again, you can see his eyes behind that one. And it looks like you have little pedestals for the heads as well. I personally don't like to display the switch out pieces next to the piece. It kind of takes away from like the illusion for me. Like, why do we have heads just hanging around? But I guess it's better than having it boxed up. I think there's a nice little head switch out. Boom, boom, boom. Got his leaning on his forearm here. Looking like the boss Bane. I think that's what the whole part of this storyline, like he was in charge. Here's the picture I was looking for. So this is how it was originally kind of shown, right? PsychoPirate, Thomas Wayne Batman, they were his henchmen during the storyline. I vaguely remember it. PsychoPirate, I kind of more associate with like crisis events. There's something about PsychoPirate, like he remains like the same in these multiversal events. Like he's like a catalyst or like a battery, similar to like, I want to say Multiple Man during Jonathan Hickman 2015 Secret Wars. So the same type of character. All right, I think we're ready to take a look at the other characters. Here you can see them as Bane's henchmen. Here's the back of the base. Okay, so like kind of like a destroyed structure that he's made into his own throne. Here goes the dimensions. All right, we're in the U.S. here, so we got to convert this to inches so we get an idea. 61 centimeters, so it's about 24 inches tall. 24 inches tall, okay. Now its width, 57 centimeters, is like 22 and a half inches, and the depth, 47, is like 18 and a half inches. So it doesn't have a very large footprint, which doesn't really bode well for the price point for me. I feel like this thing is really expensive, y'all. Let's take a look at the regular version. So how many head sculpts do you get with the regular version? I think you still get 3. So you just get that bonus head sculpt. Edition size to be announced, so we don't know how many they plan to make. But I'm pretty sure it said bonus, right? So I'm thinking bonus means you only get that one extra one. But I'm not seeing any other head sculpts in this one. So maybe you only get 1 head sculpt here, and for $100 more, you get 3 additional. At that point, you got to get the bonus, right? The regular version only having 1 head sculpt. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So you get 4 head sculpts, 3 head stands with the deluxe. 1 additional swappable head part is the bonus. So there must be a regular version, a deluxe version, and a deluxe bonus version, but I'm not seeing like the deluxe version. All right, whatever. You guys get the idea. It looks like on the low end, it's going to be $1,600. Either way you cut it. All right, so that's Bane. This video is brought to you by Ninja Funk Bad Music #1. Following the battle at Ninja Funk Dojo and the capture of BB, Bad Music retreats to their headquarters at the Nexus. With the love of Laser Wolf's life as irresistible bait, there's no doubt in Queen Bad's mind that her nemesis will come knocking and she's ready for him. Will Laserwolf, JPG McFly, and Wolfgang see the trap for what it is, or run headlong into disaster? Find out in Ninja Funk Bad Music #1 in stores April 17th. And here we go, Thomas Wayne, Batman from Flashpoint, Bruce Wayne's father as a even more so vigilante Batman. He's like the Punisher Batman. So it is pretty cool to get this in a quarter scale piece, because they did do early on 1/3 scale Arkham City version or Arkham Asylum version, which wasn't really Thomas Wayne. It was technically a Bruce Wayne skin from the video game. So this is the first true Thomas Wayne quarter scale statue, and that was 1/3 anyway. $800. So that's more reasonable. That's more along the lines of a premium format. $350 on the edition size. They're calling this the bonus version. I'm not sure if that means there's others versions as well. I don't know if that really matters anymore, to be honest. The bonus parts: swap out hands with 2 pistols and some holsters. He's got like a pretty simple base. I think that's why the price point is more reasonable here. He just has like this kind of museum, not even museum. He's just standing like an action figure in the blister pack, to be honest. He's got like this great base, like graded, not like great like it's great, but some people might feel like it's great. Then you got him standing on top. All right, so let's get a closer look before we get into it. Again, I'm a sucker for Redded out eyes. I guess this is kind of cool because that's his traditional design, and then you can pair it with the Bane look. He's got those spiked shoulders. You got the texture on the cape and cowl, different texture on the gray part of the costume. His Batman emblem with the red circle behind it, red utility belt. Here's a better look without the editing. You know, he's got the 5 o'clock shadow. He's an older Batman. Menacing, though, with these spikes, right? Very cool. So I do think it was a good idea that they are selling these separately, because I could see people just wanting to add a quarter scale Thomas Wayne to their collection. The straps with the buckles, highly detailed. You can see the paint differences. It's got like a metallic shine on the clip, leather kind of look on the holsters and the utility belt. He's got his gauntlets here, again, all nicked up. Nice definition in the gloves, giving that realism. Here he is with the swap outs. Very simple pose, though, man. Just standing upright. Again, it's meant to be like a henchman companion piece to the side and behind Bane. Got the sculpted cape, though. Liking the flow. It's very simplistic. Very simplistic. Here's the different looks. Menacing, though, commanding a lot of presence. Not so much in his size, but in his posturing. All right, here we go. Oh, so, okay, they're still considering this part of the Throne legacy. So it is, like, really meant to companion with the Bane on Throne. It was a little bit confusing. Yeah, I'm digging the head sculpt. The switch outs are pretty cool. I guess people would want to display him with his guns. And then the other companion piece. So they didn't even put an addition size on this. I'm going to tell you right now, they're not going to sell a lot of these, and that might be good for hardcore DC collectors. Quarter scale, PsychoPirate, you'll probably never see this made again by any other company. $700 for a quarter scale piece, so price point is pretty good. Expecting to ship next year. Yeah, PsychoPirate. I'm going to go out on a limb and say not a well-known character. I never really liked the character. I know some people are huge fans of him. It's one of those characters where wherever he shows up in comics, same with like Captain Carrot. Are we going to get a Captain Carrot quarter scale piece? People like those characters. I'm not really a fan. I don't like pirate stuff. PsychoPirate was always wild. But here we are in quarter scale. There's going to be a small market for this, though. I'll tell you right now. It's funny. So very similar to Thomas Wayne, although his pose has a lot more going on, and he's more affordable. I like how he's holding the cape in his hands. It's flowing nicely. It's a sculpted cape. Same graded type of base. Yeah, it's basically the same exact base as the Batman one. You got great texturing throughout. Traditional costume design. You got the helmet with that shiny gold mask. These pictures are pretty cool. Highlights everything. A little Joker jester look. Showing off the skin tone. I do like this cape folded over his hand. You guys can't see it because I'm covering it right now. Yeah, actually, I like the pose better on this one though compared to Batman. I mean, I guess it is a very Thomas Wayne-esque pose, but this one is pretty unique. I like that. I like him holding his cape like that. That must be the Carlos Deanda inspiration. Oh, you know what? Did we get the dimensions on Thomas Wayne? Here we go. Let's grab the dimensions on this guy real quick. So 60 centimeters tall. He's about 23.6 inches. So almost as tall as Bane and pretty good size for a quarter scale statue. 20 centimeters deep means it's not even 8 inches deep. Very small footprint. And then 17, basically 17 inches wide. And PsychoPirate, so just a little bit shy on the height compared to Batman. He's about 22, almost 23 inches tall. Same depth. And the width, 15.7 inches. Yeah, man. Again, I can see the same with this. I think they're going to sell a ton more Flashpoint Batman. I would be surprised to see 100 sold, but the people who buy this, like, now's your chance, man. If you wanted to add an obscure character, and, you know, people are always, you know, clowning Sideshow and Prime 1, always doing Wolverine, always doing Batman. Here's your PsychoPirate, so you better buy it if you want to see them make any other C-list or, dare I say, D-list characters. Good detail. Look at the soles of the boot. You can see the tread. Nice colors and weathering on the grate. Nice background, man. The lightning, Gotham City in the back with the rain. All right, y'all. Very cool. So there you go. City of Bane, Throne Legacy. What do you guys think? I feel like Bane on Throne is crazy expensive. And if you buy all three, what are we looking at on the price for all three here? So you got $700 plus $800 is what? $1,500 plus $1,600. So you're looking at like $3,000 to put this set together. Wow. It's a heavy price point. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Would you pick up Bane by himself? Would you grab all three? Anybody in here going for just Thomas Wayne or just PsychoPirate? I'm sure there's a lot of people going for just Thomas Wayne. Will I get this? I don't know yet. I'm not going to pre-order today, but I kind of am seeing myself move more into this quarter scale direction, man. So I wouldn't be surprised if I started picking up some of this Prime 1 quarter scale stuff, this City of Bane line, maybe Blackest Night. We'll see what the future holds, but leave me your thoughts and comments down below. I appreciate you watching. Stay minty fresh. Peace.